Good morning, good afternoon or good evening, wherever in the world you might be watching. This video will show us a working and a practical example of a spreadsheet, both from a borrower's point of view and from the lender's point of view. Now, the scene is this. Our old friend Joe Citizen wants a travel loan from a lender. He's decided it's time for a holiday. He's required to supply details of his income, his expenses, employment details and the like. He wants to borrow that amount over 2 years, that's the interest rate, and he wants monthly repayments. Then we'll see how the lender processes his application using the functions that we see on the right here. So let's look at Joe. His position is this. He prepares a spreadsheet which shows his salary, investments, etc., and a total monthly income. He also lists down his monthly expenses, gets a total, says he pays tax at 25%, therefore his net income is $2,135. Now at this stage, if you wish, you can pause the video by hitting the space bar and studying the functions that I've shown here. So Joe takes this particular set of information after he prints it out to the lender, and this is how the lender works out whether or not the loan will be approved. The lender has certain loan requirements, as they all do. The loan repayment must not exceed 75% of his available funds, the $2,135, and he must be employed for more than 2 years with his present employer. So the lender sets out a payment function thus, and again it's worthwhile pausing the video and studying the way that the calculation has been made using the payments function and nesting that within an absolute function which purely removes the negative sign. Then the lender has an if statement, and this you need to study to see how it works, because the if statement embeds an AND argument which checks that Joe's position is greater than 2, that is the number of years that he's been employed, and is his loan repayment less than 75% of the income that we see in A4. Notice the apostrophes surrounding the sheet names and the exclamation marks before the cell references. Commas separate the arguments. This again would be a good time to pause the video to check if you understand the particular functions being used here. So Joe has given the lender his details, and the approval is yes, because if both the tests are true, then the answer will be yes, but if one of the tests is not true, the answer will be no. Therefore we can test this out by going back to Joe's position and saying that if he was only employed for 2 years, let's go back to the lender, and the answer is no, because he must be employed for more than 2 years with the present employer. So with some study you'll soon see how the functions work. I'll leave some notes here on the upload to explain it further. So thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and press the bell next to the subscribe button, which will mean that you'll be automatically notified of coming uploads. Again, thank you so much for watching.